Hi, and welcome to Project Niles Skoolie tour. I'm going to take you for a quick tour on the bus. It's a little noisy, so I'm voiceovering this. This is the front end. It's a 1999 International DT466 engine. You can see the paint up top's scraped a little bit off, but it's because we're redoing the white. It was painted last year, but we had a bunch of sap get on top, and it really did a number on the white. So we're redoing the white in the trim cloud because we did a nanotechnology paint, and it ended up running, and it was a horrible paint. It was supposed to stick to anything, and we got it from Home Depot, and it sucked horribly. Anyway, so we are repainting it with the trim cloud, the same stuff we used on the side. I don't mind the look of it. It'd be nice if I clear coated it, but so what I'm doing here is I'm just showing you the door that I took out. The original door was here. I went and asked for another driver's window, which I used, flipped upside down and put it in this side, closing up the original door. So it's 40 feet. I don't know if I just mentioned that, but it is 40 feet. It's all black on the sides. This is the vent for the air conditioner that's inside. You'll see it a bit later. This is the door. It's a 26 1/4 inch RV door. I'm not sure about the height, but I know it's 26 1/4 wide. The window width was 26 1/2, so it just fit right in. So underneath you'll see, it's hard to see underneath there, but I made that out of 1 by 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch steel square tube. And made my steps out of that, so it was nice and stiff. So tires are a bit rusted. It's just surface rust. So I have I have sandblasted the front, and it came up nice and clean. So I'm just showing you here that we skinned 4 windows in each side, and that was with 1/8 inch steel with 1-inch foam backing. So these are the LED lights that I got from Princess Auto. They fit in like a glove, exactly the same dimension as the original lights. Easy to hook up. So as you can see, the paint's peeling up top again, and that's where I put the air conditioner out. I'm gonna replace those reverse lights. I have new ones for it, but I just have to put them in. It's a long view. Again, you can see the road. It's pretty busy road, but you see nice curtains my wife did. We just have to do the other side. We've just done one side set, emergency window, and you can really see the paint peeling along the side, but that's from the power washer. It's not from it not sticking. We just scrubbed the hell out of it. So that one I did sandblast, but I think I'm gonna have to do the brakes on it. The brakes look a little rough. And that's where it's sitting right now, is that I need to get it safetied, so it's one of my next tasks. The engine looked really good. It was very clean for 99. Has its little ether bottle there on the left, and it had a bit of a brake leak when I bought it, so we've replaced a bunch of the lines. So if you see any like wet spots, it's from the line exploding. Because when I first got the bus, I pushed the pedal down and it just went right to the floor, and you can see the steering box is all wet from it, and that's all from the lines. You can see the lines there, all new. Got some extra tires over there against the shed. Those are the new tires, I think, or one of the old ones. I switched them out. The guy was nice enough to give me an extra set of tires for the front alternator. And again, from the other side, looks nice and neat. Yay, inside! So we'll be heading in inside as soon as I close this lid, I think. So we'll go in there next. And I love those latches. It's so easy to close with you flip it over onto the side, and then it locks in, and boom. Just don't want to get your fingers caught in there. So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start the inside now, as I'm inside. As you can see, sorry I did the voiceover because it was really loud outside, but I'll probably say that before. So here we go. Here's the tour inside. So this is the cockpit area. It's a cockpit. So basically there's my gauges, and I did put in a nice little stereo, which it didn't have. So you can see up here, there's the speakers and our TV. I'm not sure what the legalities are, but I believe I have to have it on some sort of drive switch so I won't run while I'm driving. Here's Kat again, a little actress. She's going to demonstrate the seats. We got Jeep seats. I have a Jeep because we're Jeep lovers, you know. So basically, I was working one day and a guy pulled up and said, "Hey, you want some seats?" Yeah. So they were RV seats, so I grabbed the swivels out of them and put them in. And we used these seats donated by one of my friends. There's another Jeep lover, Paul and Tammy. Thank you very much. And those, that's the front end. We did put this carpet in here. It's just an outdoor or an indoor-outdoor type carpet. I've been working a lot in here, so it gets to be dirty a little bit, but throw it back up. And here's Rio.
He's not sure about this whole thing.
Hi, Rio. He's our little, he'll be our little RV dog. So, as you can see, we've used wainscoting, I believe, wood, and all around the outside. So you can see there, the window was leaking. That's why we have a little bit of water issue at the bottom, but we've fixed that. And I'm just in the midst of doing this up here. I'm just gonna do some more wood. That's why I framed it out. It's all no more nails too, so that won't come out. Okay, so I'll move over here, this side. We have my MTX Thunder subs. I think that's what they're called. I know they're MTXs, but I wanted some nice kick. The radio or stereo is remote control, so it can be done from outside. So when we're sitting outside, we can control it. So here I have our PlayStation 3. I know it's our old one because we got a PS4 in the house, so we just put this one out here. It's great for watching Netflix and stuff. And here's I'll try to do a back view of the whole bus.
My lovely curtains.
Yes, and Kat's been doing some sewing and making some curtains. Maybe we'll do a demo of the couch. So what we did is we bought this couch at IKEA. Thank God we found it. We didn't want a bed couch in here that was like a standard bed couch. We wanted something that was a bit easier to lay on and didn't have all the springs and stuff. And this one here is like a day bed kind of, but it's very comfortable. So we got the stools and we got the bed to match. Yeah, you gotta, it's in the middle. So there's a little lever that latches it closed, and so it won't fly open when we're driving. And basically it comes open all the way. Has in here, it has its pillow topper, and you can store, there's more storage. And basically this just flips over. Pardon if it's messy because my daughter was out here. She likes to spend her nights out here sometimes with her friend. But it's a very comfortable bed. It's all basically like a foam mattress. So it's not doesn't have the bars and everything that a bed couch has. And part of the reason we did it there was because and part of the reason I moved the door was because our bedroom is in the back, and if we have other people staying with us, then we don't want to have to jump over them to go out the door. So having the door here has been, awesome idea. I would recommend it to anybody that does a bus conversion. It wasn't extremely hard. I do the metal work, but it wasn't it wasn't a killer by any means, and it's very easy to put this bed back together too. So I'll just help Kat.
And it allows for the 2-up seating.
And we'll push it in, and then basically that's it. You know, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then this station here is our computer workstation. These stools both come out. We can take them out if we don't want them in here, or we can use them. You know, sometimes we'll just, or you can just pull them out and sit horizontal this way. You know, so you're watching TV. The TV is like, it's such a great thing to have up there. You know, so I have outlets like this. Not sure how well you can see that, but they're all over the place. They are all hidden wired. I wanted to see no wires. Like this is going to be my vacation spot, my cottage. You know, our cottage, I should say, not mine. But these are the beautiful curtains that Kat made. I made the rod. I put the rods in for her and everything, and then we put these lovely LED pot lights all along the bottom here. So they're all on the bottom. Now I did put this in with my friend Tom. It was right when I first got hurt. He helped me with this, cut the holes and everything, and it lets all the air out, and it runs off the 12-volt system. You know, so I won't keep that running so you don't hear it. But we did these vertical cedar in the top and bottom. We may put a shelf up here, not sure yet, but we wanted to kind of not have anything above us when we're sitting, so that way when you get up it's a lot easier. The microwave is in here. It's just a small one. It doesn't work. It's all, I got power tucked up under here so that you can't see it. Fire extinguisher is always important. And then these are going to be full, but can you open the back one there? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the very far one so I'll let you see all the way down. If you can or not. But that's all open, you know, so we can store our stuff in here and it not be so bad. So the color scheme we're going with is this green here and this blue. I think it's really nice. So this is the sink. Another IKEA. It's basically it's plumbed, but I don't have any water yet. I haven't really got that far. So like I said, I've been working. Here will be the gauge system to turn our pump on and off, check our tank. We're only gonna have a gray water tank because we went with a Privy 500 toilet, which is a bio toilet, so we could basically, you know, we have a bio toilet here at our house out in the back shop, and we're used to using it. You know, it's a lot cleaner, and then we don't have the waste. You know, we're not carting waste around. We don't have to cart as much water and stuff either. So this is the fridge. Ooh, freezies. So we got this fridge because
the RV fridge that we originally planned on getting was cranking out too much heat. We had an RV fridge there originally, and it was always hot.
Yeah.
Very, very hot. Very concerning with the wood.
Yeah, and as you can see up here, that was the original vent hole for it. But it's, like Kat said, it's very, very hot with the RV fridge, and it literally took a day and a half to cool down. Where this one here, I keep it upright, I plug it in, I basically plug it in, and within half an hour it's cold. So you can see we haven't really used it yet. I'm still trying to come up with a mounting station for it.
Seat belt.
And it was actually cheaper for this fridge than it was for the RV fridge. So, you know, if anybody else is doing this, it might be a nice thing to think about. So there's the Bluebird. I went and utilized it so that you know, we had some of the original love with it, right? So I'll turn on some of the lights, as you can see. So we have lights up there, and we got all these LEDs again from IKEA. So they run all the way along the bottom. I'm not sure how far you can see up there, but there's, I think, four of them up there. So, okay, so and I put them on a switch so that they're easy access. So the back room isn't done. Oh, I forgot about the flooring. So we did flooring by Rio. Rio's our shy dog. And I also forgot about the air conditioner. This is the air conditioner we installed. In the outside, I put a shot of the actual vent for this. It was fairly easy to put in. It was a straight 4-inch pipe right out of the back of this, right out the outside. So, and it's wired in. You can see I can turn it on, and it comes out here. So we normally have a fan mounted right here that kind of oscillates. How do you say that? Oscillates the air. But you know, we're trying not to use it right now because the bus is only hooked up on 15 amp outlet from the house, so it does work. And like I said, we have outlets everywhere for these lights. Cobwebs.
I know, it's been a while.
Dog hair. So yeah, we haven't been out here in a little bit, and we thought, you know, maybe doing the video would help kind of get things in gear. I am trying to get my sea iron art going, so that's part of the plan. So here's the flooring that we did. It's all 5/8 inch tongue and groove plywood. It's basically so it locks it down and keeps it nice and neat. It was it was like help. It was basically not hard to install. Once we got the seats out, we patched up all the holes and got all that going. Here's the RV outlet panel. Sorry, I hope it's not too dark. But I had one of my electrician friends come over, Raymond, thank you, and help me wire in the main breaker. So it has you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breakers. And I have spots for 2 more. It also has the 12 volt here, so I can run either or, which is pretty cool. And I've been labeling them: fridge, main, AC, front LED. That's not my writing, so Kat must have done that, or somebody did. But that's the way that basically came in. I'm just trying to find the plug-in for the light in here so you guys can see. See this area? I know it's this is the under construction zone. Doing a quick voiceover because I covered the mic. So I'm talking about the area here in the toilet. We got a Privy 500. It's styrofoam top, so I'm probably going to replace that with the real lid, and I'm going to use the base. It's actually, I hold it up backwards. It actually, the P goes to the front, but it'll go there. I think I'm telling you where the drain is, or not. The drain goes along there, and the vent tube comes right up through the roof and goes straight down. So it has a good vent. Everything's done in PEX. The shower's all set up. It's nice. It's not too low. When we redesigned the bathroom, I was able to stand up in there no problem, and so is my wife. We're both 6'2". So as you can see, so I ended up, we were originally going to do it shower on one side, toilet on the other, but we decided to move it to this design after seeing another ladies bus online, and tested it out. We taped it out on the floor, and it was lots of room, as you can see. And that's what I'm saying right now. Tons of room here. Da, da, da. So I'll start back on now with me talking normal. Like we can scooch by, and it gives us a seat here. Sorry, we were going to put laminate back here, but decided not to. So, but that's from our house. But there's a seat here with a big spot for our stuff under here, and then we'll have our clothes closet on this side that we can access nice and easy. And then we will have a mirror here, like a little big mirror, so we can kind of see how we look, you know. And then back here is our bed.
It's a queen size bed, so it's good.
It is a queen. Yeah, it's a queen, and it has storage underneath. It also has the tanks, which I'll show you. Just gotta get my little dude out here. So we will open that up a bit. So just push the bed up. I got the wood. Just push the bed. Push the bed right up. Thanks. Okay, so under here, I haven't really worked under here a lot, but you know, this is it. I have battery storage under here, but they are moving up front. We have our pump, our big tank, which I'm not sure how big that is. It says 6 ALS. I think it's I don't know. I forget how many gallons it is, but it's pretty big, as you can see. And then underneath we have we'll have our gray water tanks. You can just set that back. Thank you. So, and basically you'll have access to that from the back. You'll have access from here back, from outside. And yeah, up here we're gonna put a nice shelf unit across. Ooh, my arm looks huge. We're gonna put a shelf across and kind of hide the air conditioner except for the base, so there'll be shelving on both sides. This air conditioner is awesome. You know, because the front one does not cool back here hardly at all.
Definitely not with the door shut.
No, and we have another vent here, which opens up, and again it's 12 volt wired in. How close that? But yeah, that thing is freaking awesome. It keeps it so cool in here. So we're gonna be doing the wainscoting all along around the outside. You know, put a nice little ledge on it like we had out front. So this is obviously our next project. In here is hot water tank. I ended up covering the GoPro mic again. Anyways, what I'm talking about now is that I put the hot water tank in here. It is above the electrical, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because I'm going to put it in a pan that'll have a drain that goes outside. I wanted it to use as much of the space as possible so that I had a bigger closet. So that's why it's on this side. It'll all drain out. It'll be fine. You really don't have a lot of space in buses, as people know that when they do them. So you kind of gotta use up any space you can get. And I'll show you in a sec the other side where I was thinking about putting it. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but so yeah, I could have put it on the bottom here, but then I would have had to run the lines all down to the floor, and it's just not worth it. So that's basically the tour. Oh yeah, we have these nice cabinets. My friend Julie, I was looking for a nice something low, so it was underneath the windows, and I was over visiting one night, and she's like, "Oh, I'm moving and selling this dresser," and I'm like, "You got a tape measure?" And grabbed the tape measure and measured it, and I was like, "Perfect." So I grabbed it as teal or teak, so it's teak. So I grabbed that, and basically it fits in. We'll put some sort of door locking system on it, but I also modified the emergency exit, so it does still function. So that way, you know, if we need to get out, we can still get out because I like to have my emergency exits. But I'll take a quick walk up front because I didn't do the window and kind of show what I did here. So what I did was when we bought the bus, the guy had a couple buses, and I was like, you know, he's scrapping them like the other buses. So I was like, I'd like to have the driver's window. So as you can see, this is the original driver's window. And what I did was I looked at it very carefully and figured out, you know, I can run this driver's window upside down. So I flipped it, and that's what's happened over here, is that the windows run upside down, partly because, why, Kat? Because I can't handle, I'm a graphics designer, and I can't handle things that symmetry. So I need symmetry. So that's why you see both seats are equally side by side, because I want it to be, you know, with my mate and not in front of my mate. So that's why we did this, and the bed reason. and basically what it does is it allows me to open and close these windows, and nice and neat and clean, so it has other compartments like this, but just as you can see, there's nothing really in there. So yeah, hi. So yeah, it's been a while. I gotta clean. It's really dusty by the road too, but in case anybody's wondering, like, this is what you're looking forward to. All those wires, it's definitely a pack of them in there. But I ran this cable here up to the TV. Like, I take the sound from the TV and run it into my stereo so that we get the sound from the stereo. Kids love it, especially when the subs are on. It's like when you're playing Call of Duty, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's so loud. But it's, you might as well have fun with life, right? So another shot from this end. As you can see, outlets. We used, I did a lot of research on this. Extension cords were much better to use in this kind of scenario, because using house wire, you take the chance of it basically jolting and breaking, because it is a hard wire. So when you make bends and stuff like that, if there's any movement or twisting, you really take the chance of it bending and breaking. So with using the extension cords, we used the heaviest grade we could get, and we bought it in a
Outdoor.
Yeah, it was an outdoor one, and it was like 100 150 feet or something like that, and it did mostly all of the bus. So, and I think I still have some left. So it was a great investment, just buy it. And I fished it. You can see here where, like, we kept this out a half-inch out, and we have a whole channel in behind there to fish. We didn't really insulate, but we didn't pull these off, and these are insulated. The Canadian buses have a nice insulation behind there anyways, and they also insulated up here. So we didn't really pull it out. There's a lot of buses that have, like, the wainscoting on the roof. Looks fantastic. I love the look of it, but maybe later on if we decide but we want to use it first, right? Yeah, we want to use it first, and we want to downsize our house and kind of move and maybe buy some property up north. So that's it. So thanks for the tour. Enjoy, and hopefully you make your bus and have your own adventures with your bus. Ciao.